Well, the first thing is you've got to say it's a priority. This is not something you squeeze in. I think it's a lot of people in trouble, at least when they're trying to balance their family with their startup. They go, I'll deal with that in the time that's left over. And there ends up not being time left over. My wife and I had this policy, which I started well before Netflix, where every Tuesday, and without fail, I would leave work at 5:00, which for a startup is like leaving at noon. We would have a date night, rain or shine. And at the beginning, that's brutal because there are crises. You begin saying, we're going to wrap this crisis up by 5. What's remarkable is that if you stick with it, eventually everyone realizes Marc is serious. I can't come to him at 4:30 with a crisis. And eventually people get used to that and it gets easier. Bigger benefit, it forms culture. I've always said in my company, I want my employees to have balanced lives. But you need to model that behavior. And by modeling that I was willing to make these sacrifices to make sure I spent time with my family, I was signaling I would support other people in doing the same thing.